Hey guys, so as the title says, me and my boss found an alien, and we really don't know what to do about it, especially considering what happened recently. Looking for advice or whatever, so to make a long story short, I work for Quick Check in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Started working there as a summer job, but now, ever since the old art degree didn't pan out, it's been that and Uber for the past 3 years. My parents are sick of me, but what can you do? I'm in the store around 5 o'clock in the morning. No one's been in there for I'd say 30 minutes. And that was just Dell for his morning coffee. My boss walks in and immediately he starts sniffing around.
Jay, did you shit yourself?
What? Mike? No, the fuck are you talking about?
I smell something rancid. Did someone leave out a thing of milk?
No? I inhaled deeply as well, and sure enough, there was something faint and sickening from inside the store. It's probably a dead rat.
Better not be. I paid way too much for those ladybug pest people to not get rid of the fucking nest.
He went behind the counter and grabbed a broom.
I'm gonna look around.
Knock yourself out. My boss started circling around the Quick Check, checking under displays and checking out the employee break room. He went into the back storage and let out a soft,
The fuck?
out. He came out and walked towards me.
Whose weird stuffed animal is that in there?
He asked. Stuffed animal? I repeated. Might be Kevin's. He's a little special.
Yeah, it smells like rot, man. Like he's been jerking off into it when he's on his break.
I shuddered. Fucking Kevin.
You need to get rid of that thing.
Fuck no. I don't want to touch Kevin's weird sex toy.
I haven't reported you for those Zins that have gone missing. You owe me.
I groaned as I grabbed a trash bag from under the counter and trudged to the back of the store. When I entered, though, it wasn't there. Where did you see it, Mike?
It's on the table.
No, it's not.
What? Do I have two Kevins?
He walked towards me.
It's literally right...
He pointed at the table and fell into a hushed silence.
It was there.
He turned to me.
Okay, Jay, fuck off. I don't know what kind of sick prank you're pulling, but whatever plush toy you filled with shit or whatever the fuck.
The fuck are you saying, Mike? I didn't. We were both cut off by a loud gurgle. We looked up above our heads, and attached to the ceiling was the creature. It had 2 bulbous and wrinkly sacs on each side of its head, a beak, and had nothing I could note as eyes. Its torso, if you could call it that, was excreting some kind of viscous slime onto the ceiling, allowing it to cling, assisted by 5 spider-like tentacles. Mike, the fuck is that?
The stuffed animal?
We looked at each other incredulously and bolted out of the storage room, closing the door on the way out and pushing against it with our backs. We breathed heavily, the smell becoming even stronger.
Jay, I swear to God, if this is some kind of prank, you're not only going to be fired, but my foot is going to be shoved so far up your ass.
Mike, I promise you, I have 0 clue what that fucking thing is. We stared at each other for a moment as Mike slowly backed away from the door, and I cracked the door slightly to see what we were dealing with.
Is it still there?
Yep, still chilling on the ceiling. It started to make soft cooing noises as it descended slowly. It was aware of my presence, I think, as it guided 2 tentacles onto the lunch table to steady itself before coming down. When it did, the sacs on its head inflated, allowing it to pull together all 5 tentacles into one firm mass, as it wriggled and gyrated on the table, leaving a firm layer of mucus. It then guided itself off the table and went back into the storage area. I cracked the door further and started to step inside to approach the table. It wrote something.
What the fuck you mean it wrote something?
Mike hissed. I approached further and saw a drawing of an oval with 2 triangles on the bottom, 2 dots, and a bird-like shape in the center. It was then that I noticed the garbage strewn across the room. It drew the Pringles guy.
The fuck you mean it drew the Pringles guy?
Mike said as he stormed irritatingly into the back of the room. He then gazed thoughtfully at the table.
It drew the Pringles guy.
It drew the Pringles guy. The creature happily cooed. Well, what do we do, Mike?
We just give the thing what it wants.
Mike marched out into the store, grabbed a can of Pringles, and rolled it carefully towards the creature. The creature burbled and garbled the can with 1 tentacle. It stood the can upright, then reinflating the sacks to float, and using 2 tentacles to pry the lid in half, used the remaining 3 to scoop the chips into its beak, which separated into 4 pieces, allowing for a cavernous mouth to form. When it was done, the creature clicked its beak, with seeming happiness, and rolled the can back over to us. "Son of a bitch," I said softly.
Quick, get him another."
Mike said eagerly. I did, and again, the creature repeated the same process. We grabbed salt and vinegar, sour cream and onion, barbecue. The thing sucked literally every crumb out. After the 7th can, it cooed as it approached Mike and I, reaching out a tentacle. I think it wants to be friends with us," I said, mesmerized.
"Yeah, grab its hand, Jay."
"I ain't grabbing that tentacle, you grab it."
"Fuck no, man, I'm your boss. You want OT or what?"
I groaned and reached my hand out for the creature to touch. When it did, it was as though time itself slowed down. I could feel every muscle of the creature's body, every muscle in my own body. It felt as though we shared a mind. I saw a lush yellow planet, and I saw grand, majestic creatures. And then I saw the empty vacuum of space, and the deep, deep cold for what could have been millennia, until there was an unfreezing, and here I was. I started to cry.
"Jesus, are you okay, man?"
I disconnected from the alien. "No, I mean, yeah, he's beautiful, Mike. He's just like us." Mike stared at me incredulously.
"What? Are you two dating now?"
"No, it's not that. It's just..."
Hello? Is there anyone here?
A shrill voice echoed through the store. "Oh shit, we're on the clock." I pointed to the alien. "You stay here, little guy, okay?" The alien clicked his beak, then Mike and I left the storage room. When I came out, there was a woman at the counter, tapping her foot impatiently. In one hand was a $10 bill, in the other was a gallon of milk. Mike went to his office and I went behind the counter. "Hi, I'm so sorry about that." I went to grab the money out of her hand when I noticed the viscous goo that coated it, from when I touched the alien. The woman looked disgusted.
I get y'all can do that, but at work?
No, nothing like that, trust me. I chuckled as I wiped the goo on the side of my jeans, making the scene look slightly more suspect.
Okay, just give me my change,
she said as she looked away. She sniffed in and then looked back at me and then back towards my torso and grimaced.
Do you even know what condoms are?
I don't know. Do you know when to keep your mouth shut? I said, counting the change. She scoffed.
How rude! You people need to treat others with respect,
she said, grabbing her change in her fist and leaving the store. I sighed deeply before going back to the storage room with a can of Pringles. I watched the little guy suck them down as he climbed around the storage room. I tried to give him other snacks, Lay's chips, fruit snacks, heck, even a sandwich. But he really only liked the Pringles.
"Hey, Jay."
Mike said, entering the room and closing the door.
"So, I get that thing is an alien, but, what do we do with it?"
He squatted down to look at him.
"This feels like an FBI kind of situation."
Yeah, but he's intelligent and he's good. I don't think the government will treat him well. He might get tortured.
"Yeah, but Jay, it's a fucking alien.
He looked to me.
It could have any number of diseases, or it could tell its homeworld that we're a good planet, or,
No, Benjamin would never."
Benjamin?
Yes.
Like a vape?
'Cause he sucks on the Pringles and he can draw. Mike stared at me.
"Listen, Benjamin could be evil, dude. We don't know."
I looked at the little guy, his face sacs rumbling, when I heard the front door slam.
Excuse me?
"Ah, damn it," I said, leaving the back to go to the front. There again was the lady, holding the opened container of milk.
This milk is expired. Expired! How fucking dare you? Are you trying to poison me and my children?
She screamed. "No, ma'am, nothing of the sort."
What day is it today, What day is it?
The 17th?
Yes. And what does it say on this milk?
She pushed the milk towards my face, her other manicured hand tapping her nail against the date. May the 16th.
Oh, so we can read. I need to speak to a manager, or else I'll be speaking to corporate. And the fuck is that?
She pointed down at the ground. I turned to see Benjamin. Oh, that? Funny story.
Oh my god, ew. That thing is disgusting.
She screeched. Benjamin's head sacs vibrated uncomfortably.
You people have vermin in this store?
No, so actually...
I'm calling the cops right now, you disgusting fucks. I'm going to get this place shut the fuck down.
Benjamin let loose a high-pitched screech and sprinted over to the woman. It lashed itself onto her, climbing up her leg and then to her torso.
Get it the fuck off. Get it?
She closed her mouth once its tentacles got to her face. The alien then took its 2 tentacles onto the woman's lips and forcefully separated them, her jaw becoming limp. I watched on in horror as the other 3 tentacles reached deep into the woman's throat, making it bulge and writhe as her organs were pulled out of her torso, first her lungs, then her heart, then some intestine, sucked up like it was spaghetti into the bottomless mouth that the beak revealed. The woman spasmed, her body being rooted around for any morsel of nutrition before going limp and falling to the ground. The alien, its beak covered in blood and viscera, released her, her body more or less just a pile of misplaced bones and hollow skin. I fell back as Benjamin grabbed another can of Pringles and went into the back storage area.
Hey, I heard a commotion.
Mike said.
Everything all... What the fuck?
He cried, looking at the woman's body. Hey, listen, Mike, I didn't know that shit was gonna happen, I swear to...
Get the mop.
What?
Look, Jay, I'm not going back to prison. You see this?
He lifted up his pant leg to show an ankle monitor.
This is the only reason I'm able to see my kids. Get the fucking mop.
Mike, please, dude, a woman died.
And you think the cops are gonna believe a fucking alien did it?
He screamed. He was right, so I got the mop. We dumped what remained of the woman in the Watchung Reservation. There was a nearby creek that was pretty active, so she kinda just floated away. The whole situation kinda has me torn up inside, no pun intended. Anyway, coming over here to ask if anyone has any experiences kind of like this, and maybe I could get some help from someone who believes all this. I don't know. Good to get it out, though. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed this Comedypasta. I want to thank you / theworstccstoryyet who shared their wild experience. We Try Horror, who voiced Mike, and Vox Animus, who voiced the crazy lady mad about milk, and also suggested that I narrate the story. I also want to thank our Umbral Overlord patron, Shadowthread Stories. I will be taking a very short hiatus from uploading as I continue to work on these longer videos. I have over 7 in the works at the moment, and these longer videos will definitely become the majority of what I upload. I will still do the occasional short video, mainly if it's a funny story like this, a channel update, or the new series I am brewing with my writers. I don't want to spoil anything, and while it still is in the horror narration space, it's something that no other channel, especially a scary story channel, has ever done. So I'm pretty excited to see how you guys respond to it. Also, I realized the other day that it's been a little over a year since I started doing scary stories, if we count the creation of the other now defunct channel. So, to celebrate that, I'll be doing something special in the nearest future.